hearts and the embers in the hall. Cloak on the chair back, boots by the fire, steel at your hip and mud on the briar. You talk of the road and cold mountain rain. I pour you my silence, you pour me your name. Stay by the embers in the hall, share one more story before night calls. Let the world rage beyond these stone walls. We have our hearts in the embers in the hall. Let the wind shake every shutter, let the dark press at the door. As long as your hand finds mine, winter can't reach this floor. Stay by the embers in the hall, share one more story before night calls. Let the world rage beyond these stone walls. We have our hearts and the embers in the hall. Oak beam ceiling, shadows on the wall, bread steam curling through the rush-strewn hall. Your laugh by the doorway caught me in its spell. Storm winds outside, but in here all is well. Stay by the embers in the hall, share one more story before night calls. Let the world rage beyond these stone walls. We have our hearts and the embers in the hall. Cloak on the chair back, boots by the fire, steel at your hip and mud on the briar. You talk of the road and cold mountain rain. I pour you my silence, you pour me your name. Stay by the embers in the hall, share one more story before night calls. Let the world rage beyond these stone walls. We have our hearts and the embers in the hall. Let the wind shake every shutter, let the dark press at the door. As long as your hand finds mine, winter can't reach this floor. Stay by the embers in the hall, share one more story before night calls. Let Low beam, smoke-stained stone, clay cup, bread still warm, boots by the crackling hearth, cloak hung, hands finally calm. Fireside in the old hall, lay your worries by the wall. Let the night wind roam outside here. Your heart can rest a while. Lute strings, golden and soft, harp notes drifting aloft, flute like an evening bird, frame drum slow as a heartbeat heard. Old maps carved in the table, spilled ale, forgotten fable. We laugh, we lean, we listen as embers spark and glisten. Low beams, smoke-stained stone, clay cup, bread still warm, boots by the crackling hearth, cloak hung, hands finally calm. Fireside in the old hall, lay your worries by the wall. Let the night wind roam outside here. Your heart can rest a while. Lute strings, golden and soft, harp notes drifting aloft, flute like an evening bird, frame drum slow as a heartbeat heard. Old maps carved in the table, spilled ale, forgotten fable. We laugh, we lean, we listen as embers spark and glisten. Ash on the stone, bread on the table, steam from the stew makes halos in the dusk. Boots by the door, cloaks damp from travel, stories in their eyes, silvered with the dust. Heart fire in the hall, stay, my friend, stay. Winter claws the wall, but it breaks here in the end. Heart fire in the hall, let your wandering heart grow small. Close your eyes, hear it call. Fire in the hall. Maps by the jug, corners softly curling, ink-stained fingers trace roads already walked. Steel at your hip, yet your shoulders are weary. Brave for the world, but in here you can stop. Heart fire in the hall, stay, my friend, stay. Winter claws the wall, but it breaks here in the end. Heart fire in the hall, let your wandering heart grow small. Close your eyes, hear it call. Heart fire in the hall. Let the rain beat drums on the shutters, let the night wind rattle and moan. Hear the flame paints crowns on the rafters, hear your name is quietly known. Heart fire in the hall, my friend. Heart fire in the hall, my friend. Ash on the stone, bread on the table, steam from the stew makes halos in the dusk. Boots by the door, cloaks damp from travel, stories in their eyes, silvered with the dust. Heart fire in the hall, stay my friend, stay my friend. Winter claws the wall, but it breaks here in the end. Heart fire in the hall, let your wandering heart grow small. Close your eyes, hear it call. Heart fire in at your hip, yet your shoulders are weary. Brave for the world, but in here you can stop. Heart fire in the hall, stay my friend, stay my friend. Winter claws the wall, but it breaks here in the end. Heart fire in the hall, let your wandering heart grow small. Close your eyes, hear it call. Let the rain beat drums on the shutters. Let the night wind rattle and moan. Hear the flame paints crowns on the rafters. Hear your name is quietly known.
Mug on the table, candle burn low. Cloak by the doorway, shimmering snow. Boots by the hearthstone, steam from the stew. Old wooden rafters holding the moon.
Stay by the hearth fire, don't let it fade. Share all the stories the daylight mislaid. Here in the quiet, the world feels small. Hearth fire tale, we'll sing through it all. Cards on the barrel, coins in a stack. Stray cat is purring, curled on your pack. You hum a chorus, soft out of tune. Somehow it fits this crooked old room. Let the cold wind roam the dark road. It won't find us here tonight. Every laugh, a little lantern, swinging warm and bright.
Mug on the table, candle burn low. Cloak by the doorway, shimmering snow. Boots by the hearthstone, steam from the stew. Old wooden rafters holding the moon.
Stay by the hearth fire, don't let it fade. Share all the stories the daylight mislaid. Here in the quiet, the world feels small. Our fire tale, we'll sing through it all. Cards on the barrel, coins in a stack. played here in the quiet. The world feels small. Hearth fire tale, we'll sing through it all.
Bread on the board, steam from the stew, boots by the doorway, cloaks damp with dew, old hound snoring, steel by the chair, smoke curls lazy up through the air. Hearth light in the hall, keep the dark outside the wall. Pass the cup, let worries fall. Hearth light in the hall. Maps on the table, edges worn thin, names of old battles faded in ink. We trade our stories, gold, grief and mirth, share what we carried back to the earth. Keep the dark outside the wall. Pass the cup, let worries fall. Let the storm claw at the shutter. Wind may shout and stones may shudder. Hear our voices blend and bellow. Fire paints the rafters yellow. Smoke curls slow from the rafters, clay cups crowd the worn oak board, wool cloaks drip by the doorway. Rain hums low, we breathe it in.
Stay by the fire, let the night ride on. Ash to ember, story to song. We've got the warmth, let the wild winds roam. Here in the hall, every stranger finds is pressing, we'll beat the drum and raise the jar.
Smoke curls slow from the rafters, clay cups crowd the worn oak board, wool cloaks drip by the doorway, rain hums low, we breathe it in.
Stay by the fire, let the night ride on. Ash to ember, story to song. We've got the warmth, let the wild winds roam. Here in the hall, every stranger finds a home.
Bread torn rough, hands still shaking, steel and storms outside the walls. Soft straw beds wait above us. Down here, the old tales walk.
Stay by the fire, let the night ride on. Ash to ember, story to song. We've got the warmth, let the wild winds roam. Here in the hall, every stranger finds a home. Name your road, I'll name a blessing for every scar, a quiet star. When doors are barred and dark is pressing, we'll beat the drum and raise the jar. Clay cups by the embers, cloaks hung by the door, steel sleeping in the corner, boots piled on the floor. You laugh into your fingers, ash dances in the air. A kettle hums its secret tune like it knows why we're here. Moonfire at the hearth, gold on your hair, world at the gate, but it won't find us here. Moonfire at the hearth, hands woven tight. If the dark has teeth, we've got our scarred at the edges, spill kingdoms on the rug. Old quests in the creases, new scars under cloth. You trace a crooked river, say we almost died there. Then steal my breath mid-sentence with one careless stare. Moonfire at the hearth, gold on your hair, world at the gate, but it won't find us here. Moonfire at the hearth, hands woven tight. If the dark has teeth, we've got our light. Let the wind shake every shutter, let the wolves sing out of tune. Let them circle, let them wonder how we tame this restless moon. Clay cups by the embers, cloaks hung by the door, still sleeping in the corner, boots piled on the floor. You laugh into your fingers, ash dances in the air. A kettle hums its secret tune like it knows why we're here. Moonfire at the hearth, gold on your hair, world at the gate, but it won't find us here. Moonfire at the hearth, hands woven tight. If the dark has teeth, we've got our light. Map scarred at the edges, spill kingdoms on the rug. Old quests in the creases, new scars under cloth. You trace a crooked river, say we almost died there. Then steal my breath mid-sentence with one careless stare. Let the wind shake every shutter, let the wolves sing out of tune. Let them circle, let them wonder how we tame this restless moon. bread steam curling through the rush-strewn hall. Your laugh by the doorway caught me in its spell. Storm winds outside, but in here all is well. Stay by the embers in the hall. Share one more story before night calls. Let the world rage beyond these stone walls. We have our hearts and the embers in the hall. Cloak on the chair back, boots by the fire, steel at your hip and mud on the briar. You talk of the road and cold mountain rain. I pour you my silence, you pour me your name. Stay by the embers in the hall. Share one more story before night calls. Let the world rage beyond these stone walls. We have our hearts and the embers in the hall. Let the dark press at the door. As long as your hand finds mine, winter can't reach this floor. Stay by the embers in the hall. Share one more story before night calls. Let the world rage beyond stone walls. We have our hearts and the embers in the hall. Ceiling, shadows on the wall, bread steam curling through the rush-strewn hall. Your laugh by the doorway caught me in its spell. Storm winds outside, but in here all is well. Stay by the embers in the hall. Share one more story before night calls. Let the world rage beyond these stone walls. We have our hearts and the embers in the hall. Cloak on the chair back, boots by the fire, steel at your hip and mud on the briar. You talk of the road and cold mountain rain. I pour you my silence, you pour me your name. Stay by the embers in the hall. Share one more story before night calls. Let the world rage beyond these stone walls. We have our hearts and the embers in the hall. Let the wind shake every shutter. Let the dark press at the door. As long as your hand finds mine, winter comes.
table, candle burn low. Cloak by the doorway, shimmering snow. Boots by the hearthstone, steam from the stew. Old wooden rafters holding the moon.
Stay by the hearth fire, don't let it fade. Share all the stories the daylight mislaid. Here in the quiet, the world feels small. Our fire tale, we'll sing through it all. Cards on the barrel, coins in a stack. Stray cat is purring, curled on your back. You hum a chorus, soft out of tune. Somehow it fits this crooked old room. Stay by the hearth fire, don't let it fade. Share all the stories the daylight mislaid. Here in the quiet, the world feels small. Hearth fire tale, we'll sing through it all. Let the cold wind roam the dark road. It won't find us here tonight. Every laugh, a little lantern swinging warm and bright. Stay by the hearth fire, don't let it fade. Share all the stories the daylight mislaid. Here in the quiet, the world feels small. Hearth fire tale, we'll sing through it all.
Mug on the table, candle burn low. Cloak by the doorway, shimmering snow. Boots by the hearthstone, steam from the stew. Old wooden rafters holding the moon.
Stay by the hearth fire, don't let it fade. Share all the stories the daylight mislaid. Here in the quiet, the world feels small. Hearth fire tale, we'll sing through it all. Cards on the barrel, coins in a stack. Stray cat is purring, curled on your pack. You hum a chorus, soft out of tune. Some rest on your shoulders, friend. Frost still stuck to your hair. Pull up close to the crackling embers. There's a place for your stories here. Steam rolls up from the stew and bread. Laughter curls through the air. Lay your pack by the worn oak doorway. Let your troubles forget you there.
Raise your cups at the hearth fire end. Let the long nights soften and spin. We are strangers, we are kin. Under this roof, all hearts walk in. See that scar on the mason's hand, burned in a winter's fight. Hear the hush when a widow's singing names of the ones lost tonight. Cards slapped down on the patched up table. Kids chase crumbs on the floor.
Every soul with a cracked old story, finding stitches in something warm.
When the wind claws hard at the shutters, when the road turns sharp and thin, there's a song held safe in the rafters.